Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Sunday. That means it is time for Flat Belly. And listen, we're so excited that you have joined us. If you're a guest on the line, please let us know who it is that invited you. If you are one of our awesome distributors and have not yet taken a chance to do your Flat Belly challenge, now is the time for you to hear about everything you need to know so that you can be ready for the challenge. Listen, this has really changed people's lives, whether you're talking about a reset, a refresh, or anything in between. So let's get started. The shift is really here, guys. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. And that shift has to do really with us being able to focus in on what's best for our life and our health. And I see that my screen wants to do something a little different. Let's do that now. Now let's try that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Those that are just joining us. My name is Kathy Weathersby. I'm the VP of Finance. I'm also a Raw Warrior on the 21-day challenge. Done a couple of those, done a few 7 days. Hope you guys can see my screen here. This is me in my front yard on my anniversary flexing because I was just feeling myself. My waist was snatched for the first time in a very, very long time. I was looking cute for my boyfriend. We were going out, but I'm telling you, other than the way you look, when you take the challenge, when you are part of the flat belly lifestyle, you feel better. And oh my goodness, isn't that really what it's all about? A little bit about our company. We launched on April 20th, 2019 with our line of CBD products and essential oils. Now in 2020, we expanded that to include a whole line of wellness and weight management products. And in 2021, we really refined and began to introduce the flat belly lifestyle. We do have more than 27,000 customers, and Akana cares about our community because we reinvest 1% of the gross profits to empower underserved communities. And guys, just know that Akana is one of those companies that delivers 5-star customer service. In fact, Akana means in the hands of God, with a vision to elevate your well-being of your body and your soul. In fact, our philosophy is that we believe that true well being is found only by connecting, just like our great grandmothers did, to the garden, to the earth, and to our inner wisdom. And really, when you think about it, what is everybody getting back to? Back to farming, back to gardening, even if it's a container garden. Why? Because we are relearning that natural is better. Quick is not always the best. There is satisfaction in growing something from God's earth and being able to consume something that is going to be for your benefit. Our executive team has over 120 plus combined 20 120 plus of years of combined experience in the direct sales industry. And when you think about our medical advisory board members, the COO, the CEO, the chief sales officer, and the international Spanish ambassador, this is a team that have helped shape and guide multi-billion-dollar companies. In fact, we have a medical advisory board that comprises of several different professionals in different areas of the medical profession, whether it be a, a social worker, whether it be a nurse practitioner, a physician, a um a licensed counselor. I mean, we've got psychologists here, psychiatrists, dentists, and so in this board, we're talking about professionals that not only use our products to affect change in their lives, but they recommend them to their patients, which is really a plus. So, why is wellness so important? Guys, we have a generation of children that we've given birth to that are projected to have a shorter life expectancy than their parents. Excuse my tongue tidiness. Um, by 2020, though, colon cancer. And this is something that we're seeing taking people out younger and younger. You know, someone that we know was under 40 that passed recently. We know a famous person, Chadwick Boseman, was also very young with colon cancer. It's expected to become the leading killer of people 20 to 49 years of age. It's about chronic disease. See, we get chronic disease coming from intoxication of our cells, from chronic inflammation, and from visceral fat that surrounds your internal organs. The consequence is that in 2020, nearly 700,000 people died from heart disease in the United States. And for 25% of them, the first symptom was death. Guys, this is deep because when you think about how this occurs, when you look at the left, you see a clear coronary artery. In the center, you see one that's starting to become a little troubling because we have what they call atherosclerotic plaque. This is plaque that's building in the arteries, blocking the blood vessels from flowing freely. And then in the last area, you see a blocked artery with reduced blood flow. This leads to heart attack and stroke. So, really, living healthfully starts with learning your own blood type. Do you know your blood type? Guys, the blood type is a more reliable measure of your identity than race, culture, or geography. It's a genetic blueprint for who you are and a guide to how you can live most healthfully. So, if you don't know your blood type, connect back with the person that invited you on this line tonight so that you can find out your blood type. It's really the key to beginning to learn how to eat healthfully because one person's food is another person's poison. Blood type testing is one of the things that we provide. We give you a list of beneficial, neutral, and foods to avoid. And really, if you look at the last part of the slide on the right, you'll see that there's several of our favorites: bananas, avocados, white wine, that all of us have an issue with in certain areas or another. So you want to know whether you are A, B, O, or a combination of A and B. That way you'll know exactly what works best for you. So would you like to know how well you're functioning in every organ before it becomes critical? Connect back again with the person that invited you today because if they're not a certified health coach, they can connect you one in your area that are equipped to assist. We do it all through the bioscan process, learning your blood type and learning what you can find out from your blood bioscan is really the key. This is actually a report card from the liver area. It's really talking about the liver function, and the green areas, well, those are normal. The blue areas are mildly abnormal. Yellow is moderately abnormal, and severely abnormal is in the red. So you can see we're not worried about what's in the green, but that blue and that yellow, we need to really be concerned with that. So are you living your best life? Whether you want to maintain your health or address any health concerns, we can assist. See, this bioscan is allowing you not to wait for the crisis. It's really just a handheld one. It's called a quantum analyzer. It utilizes cellular and biomolecular process to ascertain the state of your body at the cellular level. It is non invasive. There's no radiation, guys. It has been developed by Eastern Medicine. It's been used for over 40 years. You get the results in only 2 minutes, and the accuracy rate is 85 to 95%. So, using the way that our cells grow, split, regenerate, and divide, that energy that is emanating from that is how this quantum analyzer is able to analyze those your cells, your organs at the cellular level. See, the problem in the US is that we're digging our graves with our fork, called chewicide. Our CEO coined this phrase, digging our graves with our fork, chewicide, because animal protein is what we consume. Too much processed food, salt, and sugar, and we lead sedentary lives. Guys, you know, the computer, the cell phone, the remote control, the gaming device, the AI, everything is really allowing us to be more and more sedentary. We really have to force ourselves to have activities and to engage. So too much animal protein impairs our kidneys, organs, and our cells, contributing to faster aging, cancer, heart disease, and obesity. In fact, Dr. Oz said that our genetics, well, they load the gun, but what pulls the trigger is our lifestyle. Yes, we can change that. The flat belly lifestyle is here to do that. In fact, educating the public is really one of the tenets of the flat belly lifestyle. There's the most dangerous disease that you probably never heard of: fatty liver disease, guys. See, your liver is the largest organ of detoxification in your body. It's where everything flows through to be filtered. It's the biggest filter for your body. A healthy liver is going to be nice and shiny and wiggly and squiggly, right? But because of our diet and our lifestyle, fatty liver is beginning to be prevalent throughout the United States. That's deposits of fat that cause the liver to get bigger. Of course, you know how it is when you get deposits of fat on your body, you get bigger too, right? And then scar tissue forms, and there's more liver cell injury that occurs. This is liver fibrosis. Cirrhosis of the liver is when this scar tissue makes the liver hard, stiff, and unable to work properly. Guys, this is then dangerous. See, we have a crossroads that we come to. We either eat the fast, toxic, cheap stuff, or we've got to really decide whether or not we are going to spend some time, spend more money on the healing, healthy foods. In fact, there's these areas across the world called blue zones. The sad part about it is there's only 5 of them. And these are areas where people live longer than the average person. In fact, there's people in other countries that don't consume half the protein that we do, yet they live longer, healthier lives. So blue zones are those regions where a higher than usual number of people live longer than average. There are only 5 in the world, only 1 in the United States. And so what our goal is, our company goal worldwide, is to create blue zones, to create the 6th blue zone. You know, the future of medicine is energy medicine, said by Albert Einstein. Energy is how your life force continues. Your energy. Guys, when you feel like you're zapped of energy, you just don't feel like doing anything. This is your life force, right? You want to increase that energy because pure health is 100% energy. By the time that an illness is first recognized by the healthcare system, guys, you're talking about 30% energy. 100 minus 30, that means you've lost 70% of your energy. You're in poor health by the time the healthcare system notices. The point of no return is 4%, and death is 0%. There are herbs and botanicals that are made by our Creator that are designed to assist our body in elevating its natural energy. In fact, we can avoid 90% of chronic diseases by understanding our own inner power to heal. It's known as the life force energy. When your body's injured, this energy is the main driving force behind survival or demise. Why do some people live through the same disease, condition, or issue and others don't? Energy. So how would you like to elevate your level of wellness? Let's take a look.
Less than 5% of people who go on a diet actually achieve long-term results. We believe you are ready to live your best possible life by getting off the diet roller coaster. Eating according to your blood type can make significant changes in your health. More than 2/3 of adults in the US are overweight. Obesity is associated with the leading causes of death worldwide, including diabetes, heart disease, stroke, and some types of cancer. Even if you are at your ideal weight, eating against your blood type puts you at risk for chronic illness and disease. These are devastating reports, and we can change them. But it starts with one fundamental truth. One man's food could be another man's poison. It's time to drop the waste. The Flat Belly lifestyle is a revolutionary approach to living your best possible life. First, we tailor the program with plant-based food for your specific blood type and to promote a healthy gut. Eating against your blood type creates inflammation, chronic illness, and obesity. Second, we recommend that you take our 15-minute bioscan so that we can help you identify what's happening below the surface. Next, simply choose the right phase for you. For added support, we invite you to join the community of people that are achieving success to inspire you and learn from our experts who support you along the way. Take the pledge today.
Make sure you go to flatbellylifestyle.com, flatbellylifestyle.com, so that you can download a free ebook that's going to assist you in finding out what foods are best for you. So we've got a couple steps for you. Step one is our mucus buster. This removes mucus and parasites. It's a powder blend that you're going to put in your smoothie, 1 teaspoon. The liquid colonic is something you're going to make up the night before. You'll get instructions on how to do all of this, right? You're going to make it up the night before. Why? Because you want this tea to be ready for you. It cleanses the colon and detoxifies the bodily organs. You've got your hemp protein in your superfoods, which you're also going to put in your smoothie. That's going to be a smoothie that's going to have your greens and your fruits in there, maybe even some vegetables, some more vegetables. But you nourish the body with superfoods and plant proteins. The protein we chose, hemp, because it agrees with most people. And guys, we have discovered the most powerful super fruit on the planet. It accelerates your weight loss. It really does taste delicious. I just put another bottle in the refrigerator. Can't wait. You only take 1.5 ounces twice a day. And so, you can either do the juicing recipes and we'll actually give you those. So if you love juicing and you have time and you want to do that, I think that that's absolutely the best way to do this. Aronia berry juice, though, is fantastic. Let's look at a little bit more about what aronia berry does. So from Farmer Tony, he discovered this berry that was really able to really get rid of his debilitating health issues. He was really able to get himself restored back to optimal levels using this aronia berry. So in just the regular ORAC, which is oxygen radical absorption capacity, what does that mean, Kathy? That means its ability to absorb the free radicals, which are making you look older, making your body age. The absorption of that in these berries is well known. You've heard of noni and goji and pomegranate and blueberries and elderberries, but aronia berry beats them all. What's fantastic is that Akana's aronia berry, the flat-belly berry, stacks up at 2.5 times the ORAC score of the average aronia berry. So even at the aronia berry level, Flatbelly and Akana is breaking the mold. I mean, this is awesome because now we know we have something that's going to really help. And then we have a proprietary blend of superfoods. This is going to be that superfood blend that you're going to be getting in your superfood package. Ashwagandha, beetroot, chlorella, rose hips, probiotics, aronia berry powder. You're going to have bladderwrack, prebiotics, moringa, wheatgrass, apple fiber, hemp protein. Guys, these are all the things that you need to improve every organ system in your body. So we ask you, don't wait for the crisis. You want to do your blood type testing. You want to have that bioscan testing. You want to choose either the 7 or the 21-day flat belly cleanse. Let's listen to what creator and naturopathic doctor Eric Prince has to say.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Eric Prince, the naturopath. I am a holistic doctor, and today we're going to discuss the Quantum Bioscan Analyzer. My testimony has to do with athletics. Being a track and field runner at the age of 40 and 50, I was able to compete at the college level based upon cleansing and detoxifying my bodies with these products, which allowed me to reverse my age biologically, achieve my athletic goals, and to restore my health. So imagine this is your report. Today, we want to discuss the power of knowing about a progression of disease before it reaches a crisis state. We're going to talk about the cardiovascular and cerebrovascular report card, which is your heart and your brain. It turns out that over 600,000 people perish each year from heart disease. What if we knew it was coming and had the ability to reverse it? They call it arterial sclerosis, which is a hardening of the arteries. This is a problem in our system because we start off with normal arteries, clean and clear, blood flows with no impedance. But over time, we start to build up plaque inside of our blood vessels. We call this normal to mild abnormality. Then we go from mild to moderate abnormality, where we have even more plaque building up inside of our blood vessels to the point where it becomes close to fully blocked. And this is severe abnormality. If this process continues on from normal to mild to moderate to severe, then we are basically looking at a heart attack at some point in life. But if it becomes permanently blocked, as the blood is flowing through, it reaches a point where the pressure on the walls begin to expand. And we see this as vascular resistance on our bioscan. And once this happens, it causes so much pressure on the walls that it explodes, causing an aneurysm. When this happens, then we have bigger problems to deal with. Let's take a look at some of our testimonies. These are people who actually utilize the products in order to work towards achieving their health goals. Whether it's obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, we're going to be able to access the ability to reverse these conditions, restore health, and achieve our ideal weight.
So what is a detox? A detox is the process of removing toxins. Makes sense, right? It's a generic term for something that makes you feel unwell, for removing something from your body. Your body does this automatically, though. That's the job of the liver and the other organs. If you eat something you're not supposed to or take too much medication, the liver helps to metabolize everything. That's why fatty liver disease is so critical, to stop that in its tracks, to understand that it's affecting you or that it's even occurring. Just to know that is so important because of that. Now, so the detox is going to be either in the 7 or the 21-day cleanse, right? So you can do a 7-day refresh or a 21-day reset. You're going to use the eliminator, which again uses the mucus, removes the mucus and the parasites, the purifier, the regenerator, the flat belly proteins, and your optional juice. That's a flat belly aronia juice. We do challenge you to take that 7 or 21-day raw cleanse. But I tell you, we actually call it the refresh, the 7-day refresh. Now, both of the plans are going to include your meal plan, grocery list, and the products that are going to help you repair and renew, right? But with the 7-day, you'll lose unwanted pounds, refresh the mind, body, and the soul in just 7 days. With that 21-day, you're going to reduce that belly fat and inflammation and drop a lot of waste in that 21 days. Let's take a listen to what 4-time Raw Warrior Phyllis Nash, our CEO, has to say.
I was able to lose 14 pounds, 6 inches. And I love the way I look. I'm not going to lie. I am loving this. But let me tell you what I love even more. I dropped my cholesterol 50 points. Blood pressure stabilized. And my doctor and I had been fighting for the last 5 years because she wanted to put me on a statin. And I absolutely refused. And she told me I would never change my cholesterol, lower it by diet alone. Well, you can know how excited I felt when I had dropped it 50 points. I want to be optimally healthy until the day I just close my eyes and I'm not here anymore. I hope you join us.
There was challenges to my 21 day. There was a lot of success in the way of learning my temple, hearing my body, hearing what doesn't need to be in my body. We're talking, I like to call my parasites other voices. And I got to see which voices were mine all along and which ones weren't. I was told, being an A blood type of my mom a long time ago, that I was literally a vegetarian. And now knowing what having an A blood type means, now understanding how to choose, now understanding that I need raw foods, it's a game changer.
Awesome testimonies, right? And so you're going to get instructions. As I mentioned to you, you're going to know exactly what to do, like making up the tea, making it up the day before, how much alkaline water you need to be drinking, all of your instructions about when and how to make things and when to take them. So you have all of this guidance. In fact, our 21-day results are absolutely jaw dropping. I mean, check this out. Wonderful, right? That's the power of the Flat Belly 21-day cleanse. So you'll go to flatbellylifestyle.com. Flatbellylifestyle.com. You're going to download the guide. So you get your instructions, as I mentioned to you, how much to add to water, how much to add to your smoothie, being able to add those. And we've even made this program easier. So you can be flexible, guys. I know that the thought of raw might blow somebody's mind, right? So we have option one, which is flexible. See, you are going to be allowed cooked food and blood type fish and animal protein. It encourages a reduction of bad carbs and an increase in more fruits and vegetables. So you're still going to get your list of food. You're going to remove the animal meat that's causing the most harm to your blood type. You're going to maintain a healthy weight or lose additional pounds. And you're going to improve muscle building. Plant-based is option two. So this is meatless and dairy free, right? Meatless and dairy free. This is an option that does allow cooked vegan food. This option is going to still give you that list of foods that are great for your blood type. You'll be able to drop some more weight. You'll make continued health improvements, and you'll improve that muscle building. Now, age reversal, guys. This is the raw cleanse, mainly raw fruits, vegetables, and nuts. You'll also enjoy delicious low temperature cooked vegan meals, but this is mainly raw, right? We're talking about nothing above 110 degrees. So you're going to still get your list of foods. You're going to experience a dramatic reduction of fat because you've gone raw now. You've gone raw and uncooked, right? You're going to make sweeping health improvements. You'll feel younger and healthier. And I'm telling you, the lift in energy is phenomenal. In any case, you're going to get access to all of the products. You also have coaching and support. Again, connect back with the person that invited you so that you can get your blood type and your bioscan done. We hold this Zoom weekly. So for those in your family that are just not sure, they've been watching you do this, they saw you lose a couple pounds, they're not really sure, put them on this Zoom so that they can get the details. Connect them with the health coach that got you involved. You'll get that free grocery guide. There's that group coaching. And the long-term results, again, are life changing. These are real people with real results. We're talking about professionals. We're talking about a minister. We're talking about now a lady who is 68 years old looking way better than she did years ago. Okay? You know, to be able to really begin to turn back the clock and you're looking younger than you did when you was in your 50s. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, right? The testimonials go on and on with people who have made huge strides in their health. In fact, this is B. Foster, who won a trip to Jamaica because she did so well, and then decided to share her results with us. Guys, this is cardiovascular. This is a heart and brain, cardiovascular and cerebral vascular, heart and brain bioscan results. If you look on the left in 2021, you'll see some things that are kind of far off of the center, right? The center is where you want to be, the green. Green means go, green means great, right? But you'll see there's a few things that are not quite in the green, Look at what happened after a couple of detoxes for her, right? We're talking about mostly in the green. This is the cardiovascular and cerebrovascular, again, brain and heart scan blood vessels. And that's just one of her awesome results. Her gastrointestinal function, listen, all the way off to the left of the green there. In some, moderately abnormal. And now look at what's going on with her gastrointestinal. I mean, this is really almost back to normal. Wonderful seeing those numbers move. That's how you know you're affecting change in people's life. The liver results, oh my goodness. What did I say about the liver being the biggest detoxifier? B was able to move this from a couple of areas that had some concern to an entirely normal bioscan. Those are the kind of results that are powerful and life-changing. So what to expect? You're going to release unwanted waste, reduce belly fat, and supercharge your system. This is called the age reversal detox. It's going to reset your body and promote a feeling of biological age reversal. You'll release unwanted waste, reduce belly fat, and supercharge the system. Phase 3 includes expert guidance and coaching. Guys, you can have an assigned coach. You want to go to, make sure again, flatbellylifestyle.com to get that ebook for you. And again, you're going to get that grocery list. You'll get your instructions. I just invite you guys to get paid to lose weight and make sure that you are focusing in on your absolute best health. Again, get back with the person that invited you today. Make sure that you have gotten your everything that you need, whether it's your blood test, your bioscan, and certainly join us on the 7 or the 21-day cleanse. We look forward to seeing you in your best health. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Thank you for joining us. You know what? I'm not going to go because I forgot to bring on a couple of testimonies, and I want to do that. Please, guys, don't leave. I want to make sure that I bring on I see the lady that I was just talking about, the one that is turned back the clock. I tell you, I know she doesn't know we're going to come up because I didn't talk to her today, but I want Gigi Harris to unmute. I just love her story so much. I want you to share with us how it is that you able to turn back the clock at 68 looking better than you did in your 50s. Gigi from Dallas, Texas, can you take it away, please?
Wow, Kathy. Thank you for inviting me, to, share a little bit about my journey. Well, and thank you for everything that you do too. Well, it's been a roller coaster for me. I know as we go through life, we start losing people, in our life. And a lot of times mentally, it does something to us. And it did exactly that to me, by losing some major people in my life, like my mom, a couple of brothers, and then having, some issues, that my husband had to go through, as well as my niece, having, a double transplant, which this year will be, well, actually, next week will be her first anniversary year from having that surgery. And I'm just happy that she is so happy, right now that she's still here. And my motivation to come from where I was, gaining 50 pounds, over emotionally eating because of losing family members, has been motivating to me, because I knew if I didn't do something, if I didn't get back to what I was doing before, that I was gonna, I probably was gonna leave here prematurely too. And so that's been a motivator for me. And what I kind of been doing, for helping, our community has been major for me. And I love what we're doing. And it's become to be a health ministry for me. And I can tell you, God has opened up so many doors recently for me to get to massive other people, to share what it is that our company represent in helping, humanity. So I know it's a lot of us that's on this line. Either we going through it or they know somebody that's going through it, with some of these diseases that is happening to us that we can prevent. And I just hope that they see themselves in the picture, helping their family members and helping their community to become a blue zone, because there's other people in other parts of the world is living to be over 100. Why can't we get there? But I know we haven't gotten there because we've been miseducated. Now we have to unlearn some things to relearn some things so we can be here as long as possible with a great quality of life, not just being here breathing, but being here to be able to work out, because I work out 3-4 times a week. I enjoy, walking, running, lifting weights, and I enjoy, my family, my friends, and this community here, which keeps me motivated to continue to press on. So guys, it's not just me that's dealing with these crises. It's all of us. So let's do something about it. Let's make your mind up and let's make some changes. Okay. Thank you, Kathy, for sharing. I
Thank
get
you for
emotional.
sharing.
I get
Thank you for
emotional every time I think about it.
because you are so real and you're living it and you care. And so that's exactly what we want. We want to, we want to let people know that we do care about people. It's not about just marketing our company and selling our products. We really do care about the community. And another person, thank you so much, Gigi. I appreciate you. Another person who I'd like to bring on, she also does not know that she's going to get called out, but Cherie Eppinger, I really would like you to unmute, because you have shared your story on video, you've shared your story online, and I just really love how, you incorporate all of the products, but you've really embraced Flat Belly to make some changes in your life. Cherie, would you mind unmuting and sharing that with us? I'm not sure if you can unmute.
Okay, yes, Kathy, I'm here. I was having a little trouble
No problem. I hear you.
unmuting. Yes, and I'm not able to get my picture up, but yes, Kathy, I had several testimonies. When I first did my bioscan, I was in the red. I was headed toward heart disease. I turned that around. I changed my lifestyle, my diet. I detoxed. I just came off another 21-day detox. And I'm getting greener and greener, but I turned that red around. I had a fatty liver, acidic body. I turned all of that around. I'm in the green on all of that now. And I have a recent testimony. I had 4 years ago, I had got poison ivy. Had never had it. Helped a friend get some branches up after the storm. I had poison ivy, and it was so bad. It started going up my neck. And I'm like, I do not want to go to the hospital. I don't want to get on prednisone. I had to. It was coming up my neck. It was all over my body. So I dreaded poison ivy. I just got poison ivy again recently in August. I started putting cortisone cream on it. I'm like, oh no, poison ivy. It started clearing up within a week, and you cannot hardly see where it was. Now I had 3 little spots on my arm and 2 little spots on my leg. And now it's cleared up, and my body is alkaline now. So my body is saying, okay, you won't get her this time. She's not going to the emergency room this time, but I know this thing is working. I'm not on blood pressure medication anymore. I was on blood pressure medicine over 22 years.
Wow.
And I used to have real bad gout attacks. My friend at the time was 88. I said, if you were to touch me while I was in a gout attack, I would have to hit you. That's how bad gout feels. But I haven't had that problem since I've been on our product. And I thank God for this. Akana has saved my life.
Oh, wow, Cherie. Thank you so much for sharing. You know, I heard you talk about the poison ivy, and I'm so glad that you told that new testimony, because I live in a wooded area where we kind of live in these areas where we know, and I'm very sensitive to skin, so my skin is very sensitive, so I can absolutely relate to what you're going through, and just to know that you have alkalined your body, and that radiates from the inside out to give you protection, and that you've proven that is fantastic. What a fantastic change. Seeing the numbers on B's chart is awesome. But hearing Sherry said that she went from red to turning that around, getting greener and greener. Oh my God. That's a testimony worthy of church music. I don't have any queued up, but but I just wanted to make sure that you guys heard from two real people who have made change in their life. There are regular ladies. Now they're sheroes, but they're regular women just like me and you, right? And so if they can do it, you absolutely can too. So again, if you're a guest on the line, get back with the person that invited you today. Get your questions answered. Figure out whether 721, whether you need to be flexible or you're going to go hard and go raw. Whichever works for you, just get started toward your better health. Now, I will go ahead and release you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Have a great night.
Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you, Kathy. Great job.
Thank you, guys.